Again. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the next episode of Star Trek Online Agents of Yesterday, where we will continue back-to-back episode like with my console version with Agents of Yesterday's version of Cold Call. And this one actually has that subspace thingy in it, or that temporal thingy in it, or that temporal probe in it. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure everything's working. I know the camera's working, I just want to make sure that it's showing up on my screen. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go. It's working. Just making sure it's working. Exit all the way out. And turn this off. Alright. Now let's begin. Nope, I did not want to go back to the S9. I forgot I wasn't there. I wasn't at the destination yet. Yeah, that's going to be distracting. I'm going to turn the TV off. Need to look at my camera, not everything else. Alright, let's... Looks like some people are getting those new modernized versions of science vessels now. Must be nice to have the money to spend on that kind of stuff when you don't need to spend money to get through the game. But it does come in handy. Alright, on our way to Defera. So I decided to take the long way, but it's not that far away. Now since I did like a different episode on this series, my order of how things are going to go are going to be reversed. So my console episodes are going to be before my Agents of Yesterday episodes now. Because of where that extra episode fell in. It's going to end up like that later on down the road too. Some episodes the console just doesn't have yet. Alright, let's begin our little escort. Hence, I'm an escort too, so that makes it even more interesting. I said begin, I don't know why it didn't want to work. My mouse, hopefully my mouse doesn't die on me. We have arrived at the Defera system, sir. Performance standard sensor sweep, sir. This debris days old, but there have been no reports from the Defera of accidents or combat in the area. I don't like the looks of this. I recommend that we proceed with caution. The Jessica is standing by for the approach to Defera, sir. Shall we begin the escort? Greetings, my friend. May you be blessed with balance. I remember well the assistance that you provided during the negotiations at Starbase 39. You see, I did that on this game, but on the console you can't do that. It doesn't give you that mission. I mean, not since they added the duty office. I went back to even check, and it still isn't active yet. I'm gratified to see that just as I went to visit your people before, now you have come to visit mine. Surely the balance will be beneficial for both of us. We approach the Federation's willingness to meet with us in these trying times. It's the damaged ship, it looks like. How do they not know if anything can happen in orbit around their planet when there's all this debris from like damaged ships? So I know there's like a Borg staging area built into this map, which is like a different place. where the Borg are it's kind of like the. It's kind of like I don't know what it's kind of more like those. I guess it could be like the New Romulus staging area, but I don't think it's active anymore. Sir, we're picking up approaching warp signatures, attempting to identify it now. Well, I know what it is. It's a green attack ship, it looks like. So the ship is running a subspace jammer, so we weren't able to get a lock on it before it warped out. I am, however, picking up a residual warp signature, and we might learn more from a detailed scan. There's not enough information to find out what it is, but I know what it is. It's a Breen, but they don't know that. My game characters don't know that. Because my characters, I don't think we've encountered the Breen, I don't think, any time since they've been in the 24th century, or 5th century. Oh, I really want the multi-vectoring. I know I said that a few times in these recordings, but until I can afford it, I can't get it. Green, just escort ship Ponce. You are required to identify your credentials and verify you are in fact the correct ship prior to granting you access to Defera. Please submit to a scan at this time. Understood. Do you require assistance? No assistance is required at this time. Thank you for your cooperation. Our scans are complete. Please provide us with your clearance code before you establish orbit around Defera. Defera clearance code, yada yada yada. Thank you for the protection and escort. Your diligence and readiness as you credit. Perhaps later we will be able to learn more about that strange ship. Well, it's not really a strange ship, but for now, let us discuss the possibilities of trade and diplomacy between our people. Oh yeah, they did meet the Green. They fought them in the Foregone Conclusions episode. So they know what they are. But their scans couldn't tell them what it was, even though they could just look out their window and they could see it. Planetary coordinates transport. Coordinates will take you to one of our famous historical parks and preservation sites. I hope that you enjoy your visit to Defera. When you are ready to talk, please meet me on the steps to the historic tower. It will be across the park past the monument when you arrive. Coordinates from the Jessica, yada, blue dancer. Okay. No, I'm going to bring in my primary group. Alright, Tarsi, you're coming with me. Scraven, you're coming with me. You guys haven't been out of the ship for a while, so I'm going to take you guys with me this time. I guess it's Fen. Oh no, it's Temet. Temet is the other one. There we are. And we'll bring one more. I'll bring the new guy. Alright. I don't upgrade my character. I don't try to keep. I keep all my characters equal, so they all can survive when they come down. That's gonna take a little bit to load. It's still loading. And I'm on the surface. Alright, let's see. So there's a temple probe somewhere around here. I wonder where. So many white dots. Could be any one of them. is. It's a dot that's not moving. So it's like over here. That's what it looked like. It was. Yeah, it's back over here. Might as well knock it out while I'm here. And yes, I know, Temet. I already found it before you did. So what's it going to give us today? Oh, one of these fun ones. 10 Polaron Phaser. Okay, Polaron. There we go. Initialize access. Initialize next data entry. Lever. Prospect. Mess. Prospect. That was easy. It's the first letter on the list. Initialize native text. Bleh. Oh, esteemed. Esteemed, Ryza, and eat. Ryza. Probe is linked into the Defera Information Network. It's been set to search for mention of unusual artifact and devices. Apparently the Nakul think that there is something here that they can steal or learn from, possibly not something native to Defera. Interesting. Make a copy and purge the memory core. And it just gives me an item. Ooh, some R&D materials. Go talk to the Defera, since that's who we gotta talk to next. Or the ambassador, I guess is what his real job. Yeah. Things are about to get a little crazy here in a sec. What the heck? It's got like a light silhouette around my character. That's odd. Never noticed that before. Welcome to Defera, honored visitor. This site is the oldest continually inhabited site on my world, and as such, we find it to the ideal place to welcome visitors. I don't want to go bore you with everything. Tell me about Defera. Old culture steeped in tradition, respect for all things. Makers taught us the concept of balance, kind of like the Bajorans. Looking for our population growing, resources. They need to rebalance because their population's growing now. Tell me about the ruins. Some ruins to the east, I guess. I don't know how I know about those, but alright. Well, I guess because we scanned them, I guess. Explain more about the balance. Balance, yes. Tranquility, equality, yada yada. About the Preservers. Preservers are ancient race that died out eons ago. Great impact the galaxy in their time. They would transplant members of races threatened by extinction to worlds that they could thrive. The planet Amaran was settled by them and brought ancient Terrans there to create a new community. Ooh, Amaran? That's supposed to be somewhere in America, I'm guessing. Before it was America. For many years, scientists theorized preservers were responsible for the spread of humanoids across the galaxy. We now know the preservers not only transplanted communities, but also created them. The preservers believed they were alone in the galaxy in the hopes of creating an ecosystem of races like themselves. They seeded their genetic material on other planets in a way that gave children companions and never had. Yeah, I think, and they probably even were. Well, they might. I would be surprised if the Laconians were around the same time that they were. Their competition, I guess you could say. Unless they came from the preservers, who knows? Sensors pods picking up green transporter signators. Yes, of course. Welcome, Breen, to the homeworld. weapon I got, but the only problem is it takes forever to recharge. Alright, let's go take out the rest of these guys. Oh, Scraven. Oh my goodness. That's why you haven't been down for a while. You're out of practice, man. That's part of the reason why I brought you. Hi guys. Here, got a present for you. Ah, yeah, nice. And the civilians are just walking around like nothing's happening. Okay, that's one. Nice when my own guys can take them out quicker than I can. Just have to wait for this darn weapon to recharge every time. No, I do not need that. Pharaohs of phasers, huh? Means I've killed a lot of things with phaser weapons. I guess this is considered a phaser weapon? This way. Infinity lockbox. I guess they're doing the... Well, at least they've combined them into... They reduced the number of boxes that you can collect now. But they've combined some of these boxes that have multiple options in them. Instead of each box for each group. Good guys. Alright. Oh, there's one more group. Did we miss one? Oh, must not have got them all over here. Oh, we missed one. Now we got them all. Now I don't want no Sluggo Cola. Alright, now we can go clear the ruins. present for you. Ah, you bastard. Holy cow. What the heck did he get me with? Come on, guys. Somebody try to revive me before you guys get killed. Oh, it was that guy that got me. No, that was the guy I was shooting at. I don't know why you wasted that there. You should have saved it for up here, bud. Alright, who's the big guy? Let's go after the technician. Kit stuff. Why I'll go thought when. We broke through Federation defenses and attacked your homeworld. We ruined your fleets during the war. You should know better than to oppose us, Starfleet. We will wrest the Preserver secrets from this place, and we will destroy anyone who attempts to stop us. Yeah, not gonna happen, sorry. That's not what you think they are. What's that? Why aren't you using medical expertise to keep me alive? On it. Help! Help! Somebody! Help! I don't like that ice weapon. It hurts. Obviously, it's not safe for me to remain here during the threat of further attacks. I shall return to the Jessica for now, my friend. I believe I will be of best use there. Sir, there are more ships warping in. We need you and the away team back on the ship, sir. Of course, I didn't even get to pick up my items. Gosh dang it. Oh well, they probably weren't things I needed anyways. Attacking the Jessica. Of course they are. I said, he's the ambassador. Why wouldn't they? I got the Kelvin Enterprise faded on this thing now. That's their carrier ship right there. So they have little buddies flying around. I'd say there's more going on here than the fair are telling us. We're being hailed by Jessica, so shall I put on screen? Thank you for your assist. We took some damage, but nothing that a few days in space dock won't fix. Continue. My friend, I have not been completely honest with you. I fear my actions are out of balance with the universe. I think we should speak face to face. Do I have your permission to come aboard? Permission granted. I might have to turn the game volume down a little bit because I have a feeling that when some of this records, my voice gets overrun by the game audio. So some points where I feel like I have to yell, just talk. Even with the headset on. Alright, let's see. We get to learn some more information about this situation that it's causing the brain to want to think you guys have a weapon hidden somewhere. Honorable ally, I apologize for my secrecy, but at the time it was the best course of action. It's not the first time the Breen have attacked Defera. Well, I noticed when I arrived. Their aggression has increased in recent weeks, and we have been unable to either stop them or open a diplomatic dialogue. Of course not. They're Breen. They're not exactly the most sociable race in the universe or the galaxy. Federation has always promised to be our ally in time of need. While we prefer to remain neutral in your conflicts, we have looked favorably upon the Federation's actions. You seek to maintain peace and stability throughout the Alpha Quadrant. Now we are in need of your help. The Breen are attacking our ships and colonies without provocation. Hundreds have already died, and I fear that more lives will be lost unless we have your assistance. My people face destruction. I cannot believe that the balance of the universe requires us to die. I will be in contact with you again. I can only hope that your efforts will tip the balance in our favor. If there is anything else you would ask of me, or if you need greater understanding of my people, please do not hesitate to ask. I already asked all that other stuff. Done for today, Ambassador. Alright, let's depart. Oh, I'm beaming out of my own ship just to depart. That's, I could have just probably walked out of the observation room and went to the bridge and then did it that way, but I don't think I could have. Right, hold on. My goodness, I got too many things popped up. Alright, let's go in here. I'm not going to use that because I'm not an engineer. Won't do me no good. I'm not using plasma weapons, so that won't do me any good. It's just money in my pocket, that's all. No, that won't do me any good either. It's not very strong. Alright, let's collect the reward. What do we get to choose from? Oh, the deflector dish. But I don't have any ship to put it on. That's the problem. I got other things I'm putting on this ship. Collect reward. Yeah, see now they pop up the dailies for this area. I'm not doing that right now. Let's go out in the cold. Will be our next mission. Conduct transports en route to outer colonies. More than 400 to ferry on those vessels, and with the time remaining for your worst. VZA 4001. Yada yada. This one we get the transphasic cluster torpedo. I don't know what ship to put it on. I think I might put it on my Defiant class. Accept. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Might have been a little bit quicker than the last one was, but I guess it's better than nothing. Oh, I forgot oh, I can't do that anymore because Crystalline Entity event is over, so I won't be able to do that no more. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Till next time, later!